What?
Alright, what is going on here? Yeah. Okay. Alright, audio testing 1 to 3. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I hate this part of the fucking thing. I'm getting tired of it. Like, it should just tell me what's going on here. Good. Alright, audio working. Hey. What is up, internet? It's your boy, LIT, coming at you with another, whatever the hell, ever PoE stream. But I'm kind of hyped for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, AI, really exciting stuff. Gives me a nerd hard on, actually. I'm really bullish on Bitcoin. Maybe I'm just drunk. Not drunk, I'm just tipsy. But I was already getting bullish on Bitcoin. One thing I learned about stocks investing, there ain't no surefire bet. If everyone you talk to is certain it's going to go up, it's probably going to go down. Exception being like long-term investments that just, those are really safe bets, of course. I'm talking about you want to make a lot of bank, like 4 or 5 times your money in the short term. As I've sampled that with Palantir, weird ass stock, but that was based off AI, honestly. Now I regret selling it, maybe. I sold it because I was just like, oh shit, I made money? I'll sell it. I was like, this is hot shit, I'm gonna sell it. I regret it because it kept going up and up and up and up, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll live with it. I will live with it. Is it okay with the thing blocking away? Yeah, it is. Who cares if the right side of the screen? Let's go. This is just background funsies. Why? My brain is actually occupied with the thoughts of... Hold on, sounds too loud. My brain's actually occupied with the thoughts of, gee, I want to... Metaplanet, whatever the hell it is. It's a dumb name. I want to, So, interesting number, Bitcoin valued at $100,000 USD. Woo-wee! 1 BTC? Yowzers. Well, I was living through, okay look, I lived through the smartphone era. I think I made my bang through the smartphone era. I'm living through the Bitcoin era, potentially. I don't mind losing some bucks on the risk that I will not miss out on the... There's also the AI era and the Bitcoin. They're separate. Don't ever listen to Web 3.0. That's a fucking lie. I looked into it. It's a bunch of hype. I think it is. I think this looks like a ploy to just get people to buy Ethereum or something. I'll look into what Ethereum really is. But the gist of it is that I have this rough feeling. Just call it a bunch of news. I don't have any concrete anything proof. Just call it a hunch that Bitcoin is here to stay, as it had enough time to get... Cryptocurrency has had its time to get nuked into oblivion, and it did not get nuked into oblivion. It's still holding strong. And again, the golden rule is, if everyone you talk to says it's a great investment, it's time to go in, you probably should stay out. Because everyone knows about it already. Time to go in is when people are scared. Think about it. I know it sounds really shitty, but the way you make money in this world is you take it off someone else's hands. You steal it, you marry it, or you inherit it. Really? You say earn? Not forgetting that money really isn't created. I mean, it's printed by the government, but every time you earn money, someone else loses it. Exchange of goods, right? It's just a who did what accounting system, really. I don't know. I think I'm gonna clear up the investment account thing, and I'm debating how much to put into Metaplanet tomorrow. I'm thinking almost my entire NISA account, which is about 1.2 million yen, not dollars, as an initial investment. If I were to say exposure of total portfolio to Bitcoin, it's 30%. I'd go that far. And just get ready for the dips. Just get ready for the huge dips coming your way. Like, it's gonna be hard sometimes. But if you're looking like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years on the road, the idea that cryptocurrency ultimately is seen as a fraud with zero application, I'll bet against that. Everything's possible. That's why there's money to be made, because people are scared of that outcome. If there was always, the news is like, you know what? Bitcoin cryptocurrencies are fucking going to be the future. It's too late. If everyone's selling this, it's already too late. The price has already been jacked to the moon. The only reason why it does warrant some more investigation, but I don't know. I've been wrong about so many things. Like, first of all, I was really bullish on AMD, which is not really, I think, that wrong, but I was puzzled at NVIDIA's super high valuations. Now I kind of understand. NVIDIA is powering AI, and while AMD may have the upper hand right now with some of the GPUs and CPUs, which is it's not nothing. By far, AI is exciting. I mean, we got ChatGPT. Call me a firm believer. They do not allow. Listen. If they IPO, I'm ready with my wallet right. Okay, you know what? I will not invest overly into Bitcoin. I'm going to save the remainder of all my Japanese yen, because even ChatGPT is admitting to itself that it will IPO possibly in the next 4 years when the revenue model becomes more solid. And when it does, if they don't fuck up from now until then, I'm going to dump all my fucking money into that one. That's like the biggest bet I'll ever make. Honestly, I'm way more bullish on something like OpenAI as opposed to ChatGPT. I mean, as opposed to, like, let's say Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the one thing to hold on to. I mean, yeah, it's not making money. They'll figure it out, man. They've got some. This is not time, as they said in the movie Social Network, to cash it in yet. It's not time. They got some more, and it shows. Look at how good their natural voice, advanced voice tech is. Honestly, I was almost willing to shell out $200 a month for that feature, because it's that good. But then I just reconsidered it. I mean, that's a lot of money. But let's say if I was to burn it, you say, hey, here's $2,000. You gotta burn it. I'm not letting you keep the cash. You can't save it. You can buy a new iPhone. You can subscribe to ChatGPT Pro for $200, or you can buy a lot of Bitcoin. I would subscribe to ChatGPT for $200 a month. I'd actually spend it on fucking Chat. You know why? I actually think it'll make me smarter, and it may, in a very big logic leap in terms of the imagination, actually make me more money than it cost, just by the information it provides, the life direction it provides. My own personal opinion, you know. That's how bullish I am on ChatGPT. OpenAI. ChatGPT is just one of their products, right? So, I mean, maybe it's a bubble. I don't know. But, I mean, they haven't IPO'd yet, right? So I don't know. Who knows? Hopefully they stay under the radar a bit. You know? I mean, if I was really serious about it, I would not try to hide it from people. But since I'm so small time, it's okay. But if I was a big time player, I would never talk to people about how good it is. Problem is, once the word of mouth gets out, it's too late. Too late. You have to keep the goodness hidden from the public, because it's always about stealing someone else's money. Honestly, it's always about stealing someone else's money, taking someone else's lunch. Sad facts of life, though. But really, it's about what you believe in and understand. The reason I'm bullish on Bitcoin is that it solves a problem in finance. It does, in that I'm just sick and tired of banks, honestly. Just decentralized finance is nice. I'll say that much. It's frictionless, isn't it? Having I hated going to the bank, okay? I hate it every time. I hate SBI. I hate Okinawa Kaiho. They are just annoying entities you have to deal with. That every step of the way, I'm like, they could do this better. They could do that better. You know why they don't do it better? Because they don't have to. Because banks make money no matter what. So why do they have to? They don't have to improve anything. That's why. That's the only reason why. I missed out so many investing opportunities because neither of these. I don't think about it. It makes me mad. Honestly, you ask people here in Japan, like people who have some money, why they don't invest. They'll just tell you, cause it's too hard? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And I don't get it? Question mark, question mark, question mark. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. It's better that way. That way they become workers. They become the have-nots. And people who have enjoy a life of luxury. This motherfucking move, seriously. This is fucking owning me. The fuck is this? Yo, I don't want to pay attention to the game. And just like, you know, kind of go brain dead on it. Come on, man. Did they change the voice line? What about the incest line? That was a pretty good one too, you know. I like the incest line. It was pretty cool. Think about like eating you up or like children or something. I think the trick is you gotta really rub her. Like, just pretend she's a Sala, a gigantic version of a Sala with gigantic hooters and tits, and sexy ass, and you will not be hurt. Even the Queen of Filth deserves some nice little love sometimes. Don't judge because she does incest. See that? Galen, I told you. You can stop her most dangerous move by just hugging her all the way. Embrace the filth. Embrace the filth. There it is. Bang. Yo. Fuck. What? That's it? It's a shitty item. Alright.
This should grant us access to the temple.
Anywho. Let's see. No, wait. ChatGPT. Let's see here. DeFi. Okay. Explain DeFi like I'm ELL5. Let's go. Normal finance called TradFi. Okay. You want to borrow money, go to bank, go to bank, go to bank. The bank is a middleman. Right. DeFi, what if we don't even... That's exactly what I said, okay? I didn't look this up ahead in advance. We don't need banks. Okay, look at... You put your crypto, say one into a DeFi app. The smart contract, a robot banker, lends it out safely. Huh. I'm going to borrow money, okay. This is about borrowing money only? Okay, no. Okay, no, don't do that. I don't like EL5 is pretty dumb. DeFi real world applications 225. Let's go. Come on. So, DeFi, let's go. Stable coins. Yo, what the fuck is stable? What is stable? What the fuck is stable coins? Whoa, this is really interesting. Wait, can you speak this out loud? Can you talk it out loud or you listen to a voice? Speak it. Where's the icon? Wait, can you audio read the previous output? Oh. Damn it. Fiat-backed stable coins. For every one stable coin, there is supposed to be $1 in it. Okay. USDC and Tether. Oh. Okay. Why is Ethereum referred to all the time? So, look, you gotta look at BTC. Interesting. I thought it's stupid. BTC numerically, it says computationally they can only do 7 transactions per second, I believe, which is a very low number for sure. And even with fractional trading, it doesn't make any sense. Whatever, it doesn't make any sense. Visa is about 50,000, 60,000 per second transactions. Okay, but there are solutions to this. So they have these stable coins. And you can, for those micro little like buy your t-shirt jeans, you use it for that. Okay? And right, people who are from like shitty countries, you can get trading there without going through their shitty currency. Okay. On the blockchain, right. Okay. Okay, wait. Explain Bitcoin versus Ethereum. Seriously, what the fuck is going on here? Please. Bitcoin was Japanese guy. Okay. Is that okay? He's not really Japanese. Is he really Japanese though? Vitalik Buterin. Huh? Wait, layer 2 is only on Ethereum? Huh? How can Ethereum run shit decentralized? That makes no sense to me. You're asking ChatGPT which one it thinks is a better investment. Let's go. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, store of value. All right. So this is, it's like you're buying gold or you're going to buy Bitcoin, one or the other. All right. Ethereum has strong momentum because of its utility. It's DeFi. I think DeFi is good. DeFi not good? DeFi never going to be good? DeFi only for criminals? NFTs. Those are tokens that represent ownership or something? I don't know. Layer 2 scaling. Okay. More volatile, more stable. Fixed supply, not fixed supply. Okay. Whoo. Whoo. Bitcoin is a conservative, growth-oriented is DeFi. Like, look, as someone who's done Web 2 development, I know what web development entails. What the fuck is Web 3? I read it, I thought it just sounded like a big poop of hype, like a big pile of fucking dumb hype. I gotta see real world applications. No, wait. Why? ETH at 5,000 USD. Well, I think I'm out of the loop, eh? Damn. Well, there you go. You missed like 50. Wow, 50 to 1 on your dollar. Jesus Christ. Blah, blah, blah. Why even work anymore? Honestly, what? Hypothetically, that would have made me like truly almost to the 100 million USD levels. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I never worry about money again. I mean, wait. It was 4,800 in late 20, and then it's back. Okay, wait, hold on. Yes, please. I think AI is not allowed to steal images. They have to generate it for you. Let's do as well. I gotta really map out clearly in my mind what the fuck is ETH versus BTC. Like, if BTC is a store of value, that makes sense to me. Okay. It's kind of like you don't like yen, dollars. You have no faith about the yen or dollar. But ETH is something else entirely, and I'm actually curious about the whatever too. Like, is that what enables like small transactions? I gotta look at that one. Like, it's pretty interesting. I'm kind of excited.
Until next time. I can't do that here.
I think it is a bit of a. Okay, here we go. Here. Look. Here we go. That's not what I want to see. I want to see the up to this year. These are bad. Oh, here we go. So it's not really doing that well now. Oh, yeah, these are bad charts. Hold on, let's see the real. Let's see the real ETH price chart. What? Huge spike. Let's see. Oh, it's riding a very nice high. Holy shit. Okay, no wonder why people are talking about it now. Okay. Surely wait for it to cool off a bit. Wow. Look at the volatility. Insane. Insane, man. 9.3. Alright. Anyway. Oh, man. Let's listen to some... Okay. I'll listen to like a very nice explanation about... all these fucking... Come on. Someone that has a educational explanation.
So, what's the difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum?
Here we go.
They're the two largest cryptocurrencies, but they do pretty different things. Let's break it down. Bitcoin launched in 2009, right after the global financial crisis. Created by a mysterious figure called Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin was designed to be a payment network in form of digital money that works without banks or governments. Just you, the internet, and your coins. Over time, it's evolved to become more of a store of value, but basically it's simple, secure, and doesn't try to do much. While some projects focus on building other features on top of Bitcoin, Ethereum was designed from the start to support that kind of functionality. Coming a few years later, in 2015, Ethereum took the idea of digital money and made it programmable. Ethereum's native currency, Ether, or ETH, still works as money, but the network also supports smart contracts, which power various applications like decentralized finance, NFTs, and more. Think of it this way. Bitcoin is like a public record of transactions, while Ethereum is like a public cloud computer that anyone can build on. But without a central body like governments and banks overseeing these systems, how are they secure? Well, for Bitcoin, it uses a system called proof of work. In simple terms, miners, people running Bitcoin software on powerful computers, compete with each other to solve cryptographic puzzles. Winners get to add new transactions to the blockchain and earn new Bitcoin. It takes a huge amount of energy, computing power, and luck to land on the right answer. However, it's easy for other network participants to check that the answer is correct. This creates a system that makes cheating very hard, but verifying very easy. Ethereum used to work the same way. But in 2022, it switched to proof of stake, where people can stake or lock up ETH to secure the network and earn more ETH in return. But if they act dishonestly, like approving invalid or fraudulent transactions, they risk the network destroying their stake.
That sounds kind of fishy. I don't know, ETH sounds kind of fishy to me.
Another big difference is their supply.
I wouldn't.
Bitcoin has a hard cap of 21 million coins.
Yeah, a hard cap sounds good to me.
Will ever exist. This scarcity is why people make comparisons between Bitcoin
and gold.
Right. As mentioned earlier, new Bitcoin are created as a reward for miners, but that amount halves roughly every 4 years, making it less inflationary over time. Ethereum, on the other hand, doesn't have a fixed supply. However, a portion of ETH is burnt with every transaction. So when the network is busy, more ETH can be destroyed than created, making it deflationary during those periods. In terms of speed, Bitcoin processes about 7 transactions per second. Ethereum manages around 15 to 30. That's not exactly fast, especially when lots of people are using the network. So to help scale, Bitcoin has the Lightning Network, which sends Bitcoin almost instantly.
So it has it too. It has a new.
While Ethereum uses layer 2 blockchains like Arbitrum and Optimism. These can handle thousands of transactions per second before bundling and settling them back on Ethereum for security. Bitcoin's simplicity and massive amount of mining power make it extremely secure. It's also very conservative. Changes to the protocol don't happen often. Ethereum is more flexible and moves faster, which means more features, but also more room for bugs or smart contract risks. So neither is necessarily better than the other, they just do different things, depending on what you're looking for. If you enjoyed this breakdown, you might want to check out our video on how Ethereum compares to Solana next. See you there.
Tornado shot whips up a tornado where it lands, damaging and slowing enemies. Projectiles you shoot into the tornado.
Simple is always better in my book over time, you know? Hey, Bitcoin has had a longer history. Lesson was learned was like just
the best thing about the iPhone Air is actually how much it seems to have freed Apple up to make the Pro phones even more pro. And then the new plateau at the top. I actually think it's great. This is where I've been putting my index finger on Android phones for years. It's like a natural resting spot to hold up the phone. Same thing with this one now. And Corning's Ceramic Shield 2, in case you haven't already heard, is also clearly awesome for preventing scratches to the front glass. A couple of nitpicks though. No black color Pro phone. You sickos. This is like one of those weird things that it feels like Apple's doing just to spite me, where they're making a bunch of products that should have a black version, but don't. Like the new MacBook Airs come in silver and starlight and sky blue and dark blue, but no black. And then the AirPods Max refresh also comes in a bunch of colors.
There's a reason for this, eh? I don't know.
But no black. We need a dark neutral, especially because the color that you pick actually shows up around the front bezel of the phone. So you see the color you pick all the time. It makes the orange and silver that much more annoying to me. I told you it was a nitpick. But then you've probably also already seen the chatter about Scratchgate, which is just how easily it seems like the anodization layer on top of the aluminum seems to scratch off and then reveal the raw silver aluminum underneath it. And I kind of don't really know what to make of this yet. Like, I feel like this has come up before with a lot of darker anodized aluminum phones. And as a person who rocks a phone with no case, I haven't had any issues with the one I'm using. I've been tossing it around. But the JRig Everything test has revealed that the weakest part that you could get scratched or dinged is going to be around the tightest corner radii, like around the camera plateau. So we'll see how many phones this ends up affecting. But we got to talk about the insides of this phone, because the redesign is one thing, but there's even more going on under the surface. The A19 Pro chip, shocker, is pretty great. It's benchmarked around 20% faster than the last generation, and when paired with iOS 26 and 12 gigs of RAM now, these phones feel really quick and snappy, which is great. But the extra thickness has also made room for a vapor chamber for the first time. And it's actually made a real difference to the thermals and the behavior of this phone. Big shout out to HDX Studio, YouTuber, who was able to put thermal cameras on these phones under load and really visualize this. But especially compared to the Air, these phones rarely got any more than slightly warm to the touch for me. And as a result, they were able to actually hold higher frame rates longer while gaming and keep the display brightness higher when recording videos for a long time. Check out the rest of his video too, by the way. It's freaking incredibly well done. But it also reminded me about why in the Android world, like, gaming phones kind of have the same effect. The stuff that makes a gaming phone really good, like better speakers and better performance and better screen and big batteries, well, all that stuff is awesome for regular use too. And it's the same deal for the Pro iPhone. The stuff that makes a really good Pro iPhone, like the improved display and the much better cameras and the thicker, better build with improved cooling for shooting videos longer and better sustained performance. Yeah, it turns out the masses buying iPhone 17 Pro Max also really enjoy nicer screens, cameras, and batteries too. Not a surprise. And we've all been saying for years, hey, just make a thicker phone and put more battery in it. And I just really feel like this is another place where having an iPhone Air focusing on getting super thin, let them feel free to go the total other direction with the other phones. Because they're going to claim the iPhone Air is all-day battery life. Then great, every single other phone in the lineup gets even thicker with bigger batteries. So the 17 Pro has a 20% bigger battery than last year, and the Pro Max actually cracks the 5,000 mAh mark for the first time ever, which is great in iPhone land, and also 40-watt charging now, so that's half battery in 20 minutes. To Apple, that's a big deal. Like, we welcome a 20% year-over-year improvement. Now in Android land, obviously it kind of looks like nothing. Like, it's nowhere near the Ultra phones with 6,000 mAh silicon carbon batteries and 100-watt charging and all that, but for a phone that ships like in the volume that the iPhone does, very happy to see that sort of improvement when last year's phone already had really good battery. The iPhone is also very efficient, so I am getting a nice 5+ hours of screen on time every day on not even the bigger phone, and it's lasting all day with 30+% left, so I'm loving it. And then there's just all sorts of other little things too. Like with this screen, I think this is the first generation of iPhone that's had a toggle for PWM dimming. Now, it's buried in the accessibility settings, but you can search and find it, and that is very welcome to many people. And there's also a slightly noticeable but better than nothing anti-reflective coating, but more importantly, the display gets slightly brighter now, and I noticed that it's up to 3,000 nits peak, and satellite connectivity has expanded to cover messaging and location sharing too now, which is useful. So at the end of the day, the paradox is that making the Pro iPhones more Pro is actually better for the masses. And this is the best one yet. It's the most freed one yet. And I think, when they eventually, if they make some iPhone Ultra at some point, I'll probably still want all of that over this. But for now, this is good stuff. Now, if you are thinking about getting an iPhone 17, but you are concerned about those scratches, then channel sponsor dbrand does have some options for you, like this grip case, which I have here in matte black, and it also does a pretty good job of hiding that.
Enough about iPhones.
Which, if you've seen Zagster,
let's watch the tech lead. This guy's funny. Tech lead's really funny. Crypto crash. I love this.
Hope everybody is doing well. Haven't lost your shirt out there. We were one of the only channels to not be entirely bullish on the Fed rate cuts. And so if you've been watching this channel, you know that you needed to prepare for a potential retail bull trap. I called it right here. The thing to understand is really the Fed rate cuts is determining the entire macro conditions. And the problem with the Fed rate cuts is that they actually had the exact opposite effect that they should have. And so the Fed was trying to lower the rates. It wanted to lower the interest payments that it would have to make on the debt. By lowering the rates, they expected mortgage rates to go down as well, which would loosen up the housing market. And they expected that it would increase corporate lending and inject massive capital back into the markets. But the market reaction was actually the exact opposite. I want to show you this chart. I think this chart just explains everything. This is the dollar index. The DXY skyrocketed today. You would have expected this chart to go down, actually, because if we're lowering the rates, then the dollar should weaken. We can take a look at the 30-year treasury here. This is essentially what dictates
rates of what? Borrowing money? When I say rate hike, that's the rate at which people can lend money? What the fuck is it? Wait. It's a lever, okay. Is the interest rate at which banks in the U.S. lend money to each other overnight? It's the base price of money in the U.S. economy. So it trickles on, okay. Even if not, okay, you should matter, you should care about it because the U.S. dollars rules, okay, global trade. Okay, higher U.S. rates usually mean capital flows into dollars. Stronger USD. Okay. Cost of money. How much to pay to get US dollars? Sure. Huh. Even YouTube is a resource. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so it's basically encouraging spending. People think it's a better time to get a mortgage, buy your home. Okay, sure. Also, U.S. Okay, so stop saving, spend more. Okay. Is that what it is? Whatever. I think when you get interested in finance, because you have nothing left to offer the world, but yeah. Really. It's a symptom of age, honestly. I'm truly impressed at people who are like old and can still like do relevant shit in the world. I really am. Just something dies when you get like inside when you get older. I don't know what it is. It's not that it's bad, it's just different. It's different. I mean, obviously. I mean, it's different. You can't say the same, you know? But I don't want to get old. I don't want to, like, okay, I don't want to think old. You know what I mean? Risk is what keeps us young, darling. That's what she says. What Emma said in Wolf of Wall Street. It's true. If you play it safe all the fucking time, the whole life it becomes a grind, like a really chore. Honestly, when you're living a bit on the edge, that's when you really feel alive. I believe that. That's true. It's a balance between order and chaos, as it always has been, for everything, with everything, as with everything. And to not lean too much in one or the other direction. The balancing act is kind of the game, isn't it? And you gotta stomach the losses, man. I mean, that's it. Oh, the overseer just vanished.
Don't worry. I can solve this. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I'm Alva Lie.
Which one of you is a Val blood?
Well, that was me, of course. I am Alva the Lie.
Treasure hunter extraordinaire. Poof.
Take her! Bring her to Doriani. As for you, I will pay back every drop of Val blood you have spilled.
Okay, I just ate the full fucking thing. Bad timing. Fill up.
You will fall before us.
Fill up. Wow, how did I just die from all that? Holy. A little pokey poke, eh? Bit intense, that pokey poke. Stand here, stand there. She's exerting herself. The one, oh shit, that's when they fire, okay. All the things out. I'll look more into the research about the AI thing. Is it gonna be? Now, I said though. That's nice, man. She doesn't miss, does she? Oh, it bounces back? She's got some baller moves. Are we locked on? Oh, Zopex. I thought it was Suplex Spear. It's Zopex Spear. Whoosh. That move is vicious. Yo, can that be dodged? This is fucking brutal. Ouch. Ooh. That's rough, man. I'm gonna pay full attention there. Alright, one more, that's it. I want to eat some chicken. I'm getting hungry for chicken. Marinated chicken. I want to stir fry shit. I want to stir fry shit. Oh man. All right, I'll die then.
You will fall before us.
La 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 la. Ethereum, Bitcoin. What kind of cool names? Okay, this is brutal. Like, give me a break, right? God, this time. Woo! What? Yo, in tandem with that fucking move, the pokey poke? You're joking, right? This is the easiest one though. Grunting, no, grunting very hard there. Oh jeez.
I will crush you. I will not relent.
Woof! I saw that coming, bitch. I'm out of pots? Oh boy. Yeah, you're gonna stunned, eh? Watch.
You are nothing but a local.
Is it time for chicken? Time for chicken. Hey, it's time for chicken, yo! Chicken! Oh, level 3 support gem now. I'm sorry. I can't keep playing. Chicken calls, baby. Chicken! Seriously, I need some chicken. Will not grant. So why the fuck would I even pick it up? Oh. Righto. Right you are then. Level 3? I hate it, man. Long shot. Oh. Wow. Interesting. Mobility. Ooh, look at that, eh? Alright. That's it, man. I'll eat some chicken.